Hey guys, welcome to my third video. I'm excited for this one also. I'm gonna be excited for every single video I post. You know that? So, real quickly, if you haven't seen the first two videos, I'll leave the link in the description. You guys know where to find that. Now for this video, I want to talk about growth. Growth is a very, very, very needed to talk about subject. It's how we go from A to Z. It's everything in life. It's what we do from the day we're born till the day last day on Earth. So let's talk about it. Now I want you guys to take a second here and just ask yourself, what does growth mean to you when you hear growth? Not like you're growing or anything that like that, but like what does growing mean to you in the sense where you don't stay, with the knowledge that you have now, you don't keep that same knowledge. It keeps growing, it keeps progressing, it keeps moving on in life, because I guess at the end of the day, that's all we need to do is just make sure that we use that full day to its potential. Because if we're out partying, if we're out doing all those substances, we're out hanging out with the wrong people, I mean, are you growing or are you going backwards in life? You got to keep going forward. You got to keep pushing yourself to be better, stronger, faster, more intellectual. Put yourself in a really, sticky situation. Make sure that you are challenged instead of being comfortable, because again, those who are comfortable in life, they die off, and people who challenge themselves and adapt, they're going to be the ones to survive. Now, growing can be a lot of things. It could be, again, putting yourself in a really sticky situation. It could be really, trying to approach that one person that you never thought you could talk to, or, take a bunch of classes in college that, are really challenging to you, or go apply for that job that you don't think you can ever get in a million years. Try something different. Hey, make your own YouTube channel, or hey, start your own business, or hey, draw something that you never thought you could draw before. Take time to develop something. Take time to invest in yourself. Take time to make yourself happy, grow, and be happy, because, again, we only live once. What are you going to do? That's a big question. What are you going to do? How are you going to grow, and what are you going to do? Now, for me personally, I remember when I started my job working for this company, the first 3 days, they said, hey, you got to learn software. And after that, you're going to have to present it in front of 30 professionals. You're going to have to test them on it. You're going to have to go over a test. And just let you know, they're more knowledgeable about in IT, hardware, software, you name it. They're basically, they got kids already. They're older, I'm young, I guess, because I'm very young. But yeah, I had to compete with those people, and I was not ready to do it. In my mind, I was like, hell no, it's not going down. This is not what I'm about to do. And what do you know it? I engaged with my audience. I even picked on people from my team. I picked on people who knew the product. I picked on people who didn't know the product. I just made sure that everyone was engaged. I learned how to public speak even better. I try to learn as much as I could. Every day I'm faced with challenges, that things I don't know how to do, and I got to figure them out. I faced with things I don't like to do, and that also helps me grow. Now, I also am on the fence with, myself on, doing things you don't like to do and doing things you do like to do. I go to school, and I'm going to tell you, I absolutely hate the idea and the concept of education. I absolutely hate it, to the little nitty-gritty of details of school and how it's constructed and the way it's conformed. I just absolutely hate it. It really hinders growth. They make you think that just because you don't do good on your test, or you don't go to school, or you don't do this that they're telling you, you're never going to be anything in life. Like, just to give you a great example, my business teacher, some kid never showed up. He said, "Oh, look at this kid. Yeah, he's never showed up to my class. I'm not going to drop him. He has to drop himself, but he's going to have to learn how to, get a good job and make good money, because he's not going to have a degree in life. He's not going to be anyone." And I'm like, who the hell are you to tell him that? I'm not saying that this kid is a good guy, or I barely know him, but the fact that he can make that kind of a statement makes it seem like he knows this kid from the day he was born, and he knows what his outcome is going to be just because he didn't show up to his really bad business class. Like, okay. So, yeah, that's the best response to give someone you don't actually know. Just that's like a little taste. And plus, when you grow, you got to ask questions. Okay, in school and education, when you try to ask questions, they say no. They're only supposed to ask questions on what they know. Outside of that, it's like foreign language to them. Yeah, okay, Fruit Loop. So that's the problem I see with today's society, is that they don't question things. Because in order to question things, you got to be asking yourself, hey, why does this function this way? Or why does this go with this? Why is this with this? If you don't question things and you just kind of confine yourself and you don't look outside the box and be creative, you're going to be that one little worker bee, like that story I told you about. Hey, you're going to go to high school, go to college, find some corporate shitty job, work behind a desk, be miserable, have a kids, then die. You stop growing. The day, again, you stop growing is the day you die. Okay? You shouldn't allow, just because I have one weekend off when I'm 20 years old, I want to go party, I want to go have friends, I want to go drink, I want to go get effed up, I want to do this, I want to have fun, I want to go out, I want to go see things. You know what? That's great. But just know that the more and more time, a commodity that you don't have and you don't get back, the more and more time that you waste, the more and more that you realize when you get older, like, damn, I spent all my time partying. Maybe that couple weekends, or maybe for like a good solid year, I try to develop my own business, or I try to develop my own YouTube channel. I try to develop something that will make me grow, that because I know for a fact mommy and daddy, I'm not with mommy and daddy, okay? Mommy and daddy are not around. Okay, my dad doesn't, I'm not live with my dad. I don't live with my mom. I don't want to live with them. I don't even talk to them, okay? And it's so important that you realize that life isn't about, all fun and games. Life, I'm gonna be honest with you, I like to joke around a lot, okay? And I always consider things a joke before I take them serious. But you have to know that you have a choice in this life. You see someone driving a Lamborghini, do you think that when they were young, you think they honestly partied? Or do you honestly think that they try to develop something at a very young age? Be realistic here. And then you complain about, hey, why is my life not like that? Well, look at what you're doing. Look at who you're surrounded by. Why aren't you growing? Okay? You know what? Those people who get their ass kicked in life and they have pain, whether it lasts for a day, a week, a year, it's temporary. But you know what? From that pain, you will see that you have changed and you have grown and you have learned something. And you know what? You leverage that growth over anyone else that didn't take the time to do it. Okay? We're all human beings. We make mistakes. But you know what? Failure is the recipe to success. And that involves so much growing as an individual. And if you don't take the time to fail in life and to keep trying, if you don't try and you give up once, you are the failure. Okay? You didn't grow. You picked something up and you dropped it the second later because you thought it was too hard. You didn't want to grow. You didn't want to take the opportunity to say, hey, let me take this advancement in my life. Let me go somewhere. Let me be someone who I never thought. Let me leave a legacy behind. Okay? But you're not going to live forever. You're going to make trillions of dollars, whatever. You can't take those trillions of dollars to your deathbed. What are you going to leave behind? Okay, this life is so dang short, and people who do those things, they gotta wake up and they gotta smell the coffee, because you know why? This life is so temporary, to the sense where if you really, really, really want something, you will figure out how to get that, okay? You have that motivation, and if you don't have motivation, you need to find it, okay? Oh, shoot. yeah, you need to find that motivation. Okay, guys. This video ran a little long. Also, I got a little into it, but yeah, let me know. Ask yourself your question. How do I grow? How do I make myself uncomfortable? How do I put myself in a corner? How do I, how do I get my ass kicked? Okay, ask yourself that question, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. By the way, I post daily now. I created a schedule for myself. So if you want to check out more videos, please subscribe, comment, rate, the whole 9 yards with YouTube. If you have any questions for me, please ask me questions. I'll be more than happy to help you guys. I'm here for you guys. Yeah, you guys take care now.